Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Nandito muli tayo sa panibagong session ng ETUlay online tutorial for Monday. Ayan. Every Monday, makakasama nyo ang inyong mga science thinker na tutors. And before we start our lesson, mag-shoutout muna ako sa ating mga live viewers for today. Ayan. Dami na nila. Hello po kay Ma'am Perlita, kay Iram, kay Precious, kay Jerlyn, kay Zay Rivera, kay Ronald Josh Ronquillo, and kay Fiona from Pangaw IS Grade 4, Ricarte. And also hello po kay Zay from Malolos, Bulacan, and kay Gretchen Salmaro Ramirez from New Kainaan Integrated School, Alabel 1 District, Sarangani Division. Hello po sa ating lahat. And for today, tayo ngayon ay nasa Quarter 3, Week 6 for Science 4. At the title of our lesson for today is all about describing how heat travel using various objects. Muli ako ang inyong terrific tutor para sa Science 4, si Tutor Cherry na makakasama nyo every Monday from 1:40 p.m. to 2:20 ng hapon. Tayo ay naka-live ngayon sa Facebook pages ng DepEd Unit, DepEd Philippines at DepEd tayo. And also naka-live din po tayo sa YouTube channel ng DepEd Unit at DepEd TV. Okay. Ako rin po ay makakasama nyo sa DepEd TV. Inyong aabangan ng Health Terrific Time with Teacher Cherry sa DepEd every Saturday from 11:40 ng tanghali. Yan. Hello po kay Kylie, kay Basilia, kay Jenjen from Santo Rosario Elementary School, kay Sid, kay Yuan, kay Mika Bentoraza, and kay Ian Punzalan. Hello po. Ayan. Aasahan ko mamaya na sasagot kayo sa ating mga comment box para sa aking iba't ibang katanungan. Our objective for today is all about describe how light, sound, and heat travel. Okay. Let's see how sound travel. As we go on to our activities, we will answer the following questions such as, what will happen if I place some objects under the sun? And will the objects get hot easily? And also, we will answer, how does heat travel? But before that, we will be having our first activity. The title of our activity is decoding. Ayan. The direction for our activity is that decode the hidden word by filling the blank with the correct letters as indicated by the following numbers. Ayan. Meron ditong iba't ibang letters at meron siyang equivalent number. Meron ako dito question for number 1. Example, ang clue nyo, it is a form of energy that is transferred from one body to another. Ayan. First letter would be number 8. Ayan, that is letter H. What do you think is the correct word? Your clue is a form of energy that is transferred from one body to another. Sabi ni Martin Angel from Preza, hit po. Yan. Sabi din ni Kenneth, hit daw. How about the others? Did you guess it right? Hello kay Mama Stella Bayhon from Gibao Elementary School, Gibao-an. Ayan. And hello po sa mga taga Jensan. Ayan. And also mga taga Batangas. Ayan. Ang sagot nila ay hit. Ayan. That's correct. You are terrific. Ayan. Okay. Ready na ba sa number 2? Okay. For number 2, ang clue nyo dito is, it is the transfer of heat in solid materials. The first letter is number 3. And the second letter is number 15. What do you think is the correct answer? O, lagyan ng number ha. Number 2 na tayo. Okay. Your clue is, it is the transfer of heat in solid materials. That's for number 2. Sabi ni Kian Inostro, conduction. Ayan, how about the others? What's your answer? Mukhang siya pa lang ang nakasagot. Ayan. Sabi also ni Sid, ni Mikolo, ni Martin, ay conduction daw po. Ayan, tignan ko yung iba. Kung tama ang kanilang sagot. Ayan, very good yung mga naglalagay ng number before your answer para hindi nalilito si Tutor Cherry kung tama ang inyong sagot for a particular number. Ayan. Hello kay Shaina. Yes, the correct answer is conduction. Ayan. It is the transfer of heat in solid materials. How about for number 3? Your clue is, it is the energy that travels in the form of waves. The first letter is number 18. That's letter R. What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? Sabi ni Kian, convection. Okay, may I remind you children and viewers, the first letter is number 18. That's letter R. Your clue it is the energy that travels in the form of waves. Yan, ang sagot ni Raphael, ni Mika, ni Kenneth, ni Jasmine ay radiation. How about the other? Ayan, puro radiation ang sagot nila. Okay, the correct answer is radiation. Ayan, that's terrific if you got it right. How about for number 4? Ayan. Your clue is, it is that happens when liquid or gas is heated. Your first letter is number 3. That will be letter C. Okay? Your clue is, it is a circular motion that happens when liquid or gas is heated. That's for number 4. Sabi ni Anthony Inostro, convection. Ang bilis talagang mag-type ni Kian. Sabi ni Martin ay convection, and also ni Nathan and ni Mika. Ayan. Ayan, puro na sila convection. Ayun din ang sagot ni Pam at ni Dalia and ni Kia and Sid. Let's check. The correct answer is convection. Yan, that's correct. Okay, for number 5, your clue is, it refers to the hotness or coldness of an object. The first letter would be number 20. That's letter T. Okay. And the second letter is number 5. That will be letter E. And your clue is, it refers to the hotness or coldness of an object. What's your answer? Sabi ni Chito, temperature. Ayan. Sabi naman ni Chino, temperature. Ayan. Okay, let's check. the correct answer. Yan. Correct answer will be temperature. Ah? Did you get it right? Did you got it right? That's terrific. Okay. Pwede na tayo mag-start sa ating lesson. But we will be having another activity in a form of experiment. But before that, let's have our precautionary measure. The title of our activity is Heat Transfer in Solid, Liquid, and Gas Materials. Okay. Ito yung lagi nating paalala. Every experiment natin. Number one, please be careful in handling the materials. Do not play with the materials. Do the activities with the supervision of your parent or guardian to avoid accident. And follow instruction carefully. Okay, let's have our first setup. How is heat transferred in solid material? Paano daw nagtatransfer ang heat sa mga solid na material? We will be needing thermos na may hot water, mug, and also kailangan natin ng metal spoon at timer. All we need to do is first, fill a mug with hot water. Lalagyan nyo yung mug ng hot water. And then, avoid spilling the hot water. Be careful in handling those materials. And place a metal spoon into a coffee mug. O, doon maglalagay daw kayo ng kutsara na made of metal. And number 3, wait for about 5 minutes. Carefully fill the exposed end of the spoon and slightly touch the outside surface of the mug too. And later on, I will be having your guide question and then you will answer those in our comment box. Okay. Just like this setup, ayan, may mug dito si Tutor Cherry. And then meron tayo ditong thermos na may hot water. Yan, lalagay lang natin siya sa mug. Tignan mabuti. Yan na, kailangan may kasama kayong matanda sa bahay habang ginagawa itong experiment. And you will place your metal spoon in the mug and then you will observe what happened and later on, I will be having guide question for you to answer and explain those concepts about heat transfer. Okay, ganyan lang ang gagawin sa bahay ha. Yan. Good afternoon po kay Ma'am Jennifer Tampos from Division of Sarangani. Ayan. Okay. Let's have our guide question. First guide question. Tignan ko sa ating mga comment section kung ano mga sagot nyo ha. Number 1. What happened to the exposed end of the spoon after 5 minutes? Ano daw mangyayari? Doon sa spoon na nakababa doon sa hot water after 5 minutes. Yan, tignan ko sa comment box ang inyong mga sagot. Good afternoon po kay Christopher and kay Aliyah from Tilapayong Elementary School, Baliwag, Bulacan. Sabi ni Emmanuel, hot. Sabi ni Chino, the spoon will become hot. Ayan. Pare-pareho tayo ng observation, ano? The spoon will become hot. Sabi naman ni Via, it will absorb heat. It become hot. Hot po. Ayan. The answer is, the cold end of the spoon will become hot. Ayan. Tama ang inyong mga observation. Okay, for number 2, guide question. What did you notice about the outside surface of the mug when you touch it? Pag daw hinawakan natin yung mug, ano daw ang mapapansin ninyo? Number 2, ano daw mapapansin nyo kapag hinawakan nyo yung mug na yun na may mainit na tubig? Yan, number 2 na tayo. Sabi ni Martin, it is hot. Yan. Mainit daw. How about the other? Ano observation nyo? Yan. Parehas sila na observation ni Sid. And also, parehas din sila na observation ni, sabi ni Ma'am Maria Edeline, the outside surface of the mug will also be heated. Ayan. Napaka, observant naman ang ating mga live viewers. The surface of the mug felt hot too. Siyempre, mainit din siya. Ayan. Okay, number 3. What did you notice? Okay, sino tayo? Sa ating next experiment. Meron tayong next experiment, ha? The title of our experiment is, How does heat travel through liquid material? Kung kanina solid, ngayon naman, liquid na tayo. What we'll be needing are 5 pieces ng munggo seed. Kailangan natin ng munggo, yung munggo seeds, and then, kailangan natin ng thermometer, and small casserole or a transparent cookware is better. And also, we will be needing small electric stove or heater. Okay ha? May I remind you children, kailangan ito ay gagawin sa patnubay ng ating mga nakatatanda sa bahay. Okay. What to do? Ayan, lalagyan nyo ng tubig yung casserole, and then you will set up the thermometer in the casserole with a clamp and iron stand as shown in the illustration. And also get the initial temperature of the water using laboratory thermometer, and you will record your observation. And also put at least 5 pieces of mungo seeds in the water. Ayan, doon sa pinakukuluan yung tubig, ilalagay nyo yung 5 piraso ng mungo seed. Pwedeng sumobra sa 5. Basta 5 and more mungo seed. Lalagyan nyo siya dun sa kumukulong tubig. And then, while the water is being heated, you will get the temperature of the water. And then do this for about 5 minutes and for 5 times, and you will record the readings in your notebook. Ayan, meron ditong setup si Tutor Cherry. Ganito. Ayan. Ilalagay nyo yung mungo seed sa kumukulong tubig. And you will observe what will happen. Tignan nyo ha. Ayan. You will observe the motion of the mungo seed. Tignan nyo yung paggalaw niya. Tignan nyo. Ayan. Another one. You will observe, and later on, I will be having guide question for you to answer. Okay, mukhang ready na silang sumagot sa ating mga guide question. Tingnan ko nga, sabihin sa comment box kung ready na sa ating guide question. I-type ang ready na po. Yan. O-observe nyo yung mungo seeds ha. Yan, sabi ni Kenneth, ready na daw siya. How about the others? Ready na ba kayong sumagot sa ating comment box? Yan, ready na daw sila. Si Martin, si Joseph, si Kia, Emmanuel, and Jillian. Okay, let's start. First question. What happens to the temperature of the water after 3 minutes? What do you think happened? Okay? Bumaba ba siya o tumaas? Or lumamig ba siya? Or uminit ba siya? Yan. Sabi ni Sir Kenneth, tataas po. Or the temperature will rise down. Yan. Sabi ni Ma'am Maria Edeline, it will rise. Sabi ni Lovely, it will become hot. Okay. Tama naman ang sagot nyo. The temperature of the water rises or it will become hot. Okay, number 2. What do you notice about the movement of the mungo seeds in the casserole? O ano daw yung tingin nyo? O ano yung napansin nyo doon sa paggalaw ng munggo? Yan, tignan ko nga sa comment box for number 2 guide question. Ano daw ang napansin nyo doon sa mungo seed? Yung paggalaw ng mungo seed habang kumukulo yung tubig. Yan. Number 2 guide question na tayo. Yes, tama yung sagot nyo para sa question kanina. Pero ngayon, ano ang tingin nyo o ano napansin nyo dun sa movement ng mungo seeds? Sabi ni Martin, it goes up. Sabi ni Joseph, rising up po. Sabi ni Arihas, up and down. Pataas, pababa, left and right. Sabi naman ni Lexer, goes up, puro goes up ang sagot nila. Sabi naman ng iba, tumataas at bumababa. Ayan. Meron akong hinihintay na sagot eh. Ano kaya yung shape na nabubuo nung kumukulo yung munggo? Yung paggalaw niya. Balikan natin. O yan, ano kayang shape ang nabubuo ng munggo? Sabi na no, it float. Yes, that is circle. Tignan natin yung tamang sagot doon sa ating question number 2. Yan. The mango seed seemed to dance, para siyang sumasayaw, and move in a random circular manner. Yan, para siyang umiikot-ikot. Tama rin ang sagot ni Chino, ni Fiona, ni Ayesha, ni Christine, ni Kia, and Jerome Blake. Ayan. Hello kay Tutor Shao. Hello. Tumatalon-talon. Pero ang tamang sagot ay, it moved in a random circular manner. Pabilog-bilog. Okay. Ayan. Activity C na tayo. Pangatlong experiment na natin. What we'll be needing are margarine, lampshade. O kung wala kayong lampshade, pwede tayong lumabas, pero kailangan tirik ang sikat ng araw. At kailangan din natin ng small plastic plate and also spoon. Ayan. What we'll be doing are, first one is scoop a portion of the margarine from its container using the spoon and place it on a small plate. O kukuha kayo ng isang kutsara ng margarine and then ilalagay natin to sa plato. And then second, place the plate with margarine under a lampshade. O lalagay natin siya under a lampshade and then switch on the lampshade and observe for 5 minutes. Kung walang lampshade, ilalagay niyo siya sa ilalim ng tirik na araw. And we will observe what will happen. Ayan. Tignan nyo itong setup. Dito sa picture, ganyan ang gagawin nyo, ha? Yan. The margarine will be placed under a lampshade. Ayan. Ready na ba sa ating guide question? O, i-type nga ulit. Ready na po. Ayan. Tignan ko kung sino ang mga ready para sa ating mga guide question. Ayan. Tignan ko nga kung sino ang unang ready. Yan, si Lovely Mary Digo, siya ang ating first terrific learner na ready na para sumagot sa ating guide question. Ayan. Sinundan nila Kia, ni Martin, Lexer, and Ace, Raphael. Ayan, ang dami na nila. Ready na daw sila. Let's answer the guide question. What do you notice about the margarine after it was placed under the lampshade? Ano kaya tingin nyo nangyari doon sa lampshade? Doon sa margarine. I'm sorry. Ano kaya nangyari doon sa margarine? After nyo nilagay siya sa ilalim ng nakabukas na lampshade o sa ilalim ng tirik na araw? Ayan. Sabi ni, yan, puro ang sagot ni Lovely, ni Chino, ni Sid, ni Jerome, ni Emmanuel, it will melt. Yes. The margarine melted. Yes, it will melt. Hello po kay Cesar Daray from Bagong Silang ES Cabiao, Nueva Ecija. Hello po. Ayan. Okay, number 2. Siyempre, matutunaw yung margarine. Number 2 question. Yun din ang sagot ni Teresa, malulusaw daw. Kamusta po kayo dyan? Okay, number 2. What do you think made the change of the margarine? Bakit kaya siya natunaw? Tingin nyo, bakit kaya siya natunaw? Tingin ko nga sa aking mga Terrific live viewers, why do you think made the change on the margarine? Or bakit kaya natunaw yung margarine? Tingnan ko sa ating comment box. Because of heat transfer. Saan ba galing yung heat? Because of the heat. Sabi naman nino to? Ni Maria Edeline, because of the heat from the lampshade. That's the correct answer. It is because the heat coming from the lampshade. Kasi mainit daw po, sabi ni Ma'am Teresa. Oo nga naman, mainit kaya natunaw yung margarine. Ayan, tama rin ang mga sagot ni Emmanuel, ni Samantha, ni Yuan, and Jerome. Ayan. Tama ang mga sagot niya. Okay. Number 3, predict what might happen to the margarine if it continuously exposed to the lamp for a long period of time. O, ano kaya mangyayari doon sa margarine kapag nabilad siya doon sa lampshade ng matagal na oras? Tingin nyo, ano mangyayari sa margarine pag nabilad siya sa sa lampshade ng matagal? It will become liquid from solid, sabi ni Sir Kenneth. It will evaporate, sabi naman ni Joseph. It will become liquid, sabi ni Maria Edeline. Yes, the correct answer is, if the margarine will be exposed to light for a long period of time, it will melt. Therefore, it become liquid. Diba? Solid siyang margarine. Pag nababad siya or na-expose siya sa matinding init, it will turn into liquid. Therefore, it will melt. Tama ang inyong mga kasagutan. Ayan. O, meron pa akong tanong. Why is it necessary that margarine or butter should be kept refrigerated? O bakit daw kailangan nating ilagay sa refrigerator yung ating mga margarine? Yan. Tingin ko nga. Hello kay Ronald from Laguna. Tama ang sagot nyo. Kailangan nating ilagay ang margarine sa ating mga refrigerator because this food easily melt even under room temperature kasi mabilis matunaw. Kung kaya kailangan nating ilagay siya sa refrigerator para hindi mag-melt, sabi nga ni Riza. Ni Lexer. Very good. That's terrific. Okay, let's start. Let us now discover heat. Okay. Heat is a form of energy associated with the motion of particles and capable of being transmitted to solid and liquid media by conduction, convection, and radiation. Ayan, ang heat daw ay isang form ng energy at ang paggalaw nila ay may tatlong klase. It could be conduction, convection, and radiation. Let's start with conduction. Yan. It is the transfer of heat in solid material. O, yan yung conduction ha. Yan yung transfer o paglipat ng heat in a solid material. It is the heat transfer through a substance or from a substance to another by direktang contact. Kung mapapansin nyo dito sa picture, nilagay yung the heat from the lamp makes atom of the bottom of the nail to vibrate faster. Ayan. Kung makikita nyo direktang matatransfer yung heat doon sa nail because the nail is a solid material. That is an example of conduction. Kung maalala nyo kanina, nag-experiment tayo, di ba? Madaling na-transfer yung heat from the water doon sa mug, doon sa metal spoon. Ang metal spoon ay solid material and ito ay may direct contact. Therefore, it is also an example of conduction. Tutor Cherry, paano naman po yung doon sa munggo? Ayan. Ang tawag naman doon sa pag-heat transfer ng solid material ay convection. It is when liquid or gas is heated, the molecules of the heated part move faster and away from each other, or it produces a circular motion. Kanina nakita niyo yung munggo, di ba? Nag-ano siya, para siyang sumasayaw at nagpo-form ng circle. That is how heat transfer in a liquid, air, and water. Warm liquid rises and cold liquid sinks. This movement continues until the liquid is evenly heated. Paikot-ikot lang siya. That is convection. It is how heat transfer or heat travels in air and water. Okay, let's proceed. How about radiation? Yan, kung maalala nyo kanina, yung lampshade at yung margarine. Heat can also be transmitted across empty space or vacuum. Radiant energy travels as wave through space. Yung init mula dun sa lampshade ay nakapag-transfer doon sa margarine. That is an example of radiation, di ba? Na-observe natin na natunaw yung margarine under the heat of the lampshade or under the heat of sunlight because yung radiant energy ay nagta-travel doon sa space through the form of waves. And also, radiation does not depend on the presence of matter to transfer heat. And remember, heat can be transferred in three ways. Ayan na, may tatlong klase tayo ng heat transfer. It could be conduction, convection, and radiation. Yung conduction, yun yung sa solid materials. Direct contact. Kung makikita nyo dito sa picture, yung init doon sa hawakan ng pan, pag hinawakan nyo, syempre, that is conduction. Direktang nag-travel yung heat sa kamay mo because that is a solid material. That is conduction. Yung pagpapainit ng tubig, yung warm and cold water ay nagpapaikot-ikot. That is convection. At yung init from the electric stove, that is radiation. Okay. Intindihan na ba? Ayan. One of the major effects of heat transfer is temperature change. Ayan na, ito yung epekto ng heat transfer. Heat increases the temperature or heating increases the temperature while cooling decreases it. Okay. Good afternoon din po kay Ems and kay Gianna Bautista. Ayan. And heat is very useful. Napakamadaming gamit ng heat because it helps us in our daily lives. But we should be very careful in handling or exposing ourselves into it. Bakit kaya? Bakit kaya tayo kailangan mag-ingat sa sa heat? Siyempre, pwede tayong magkaroon ng mga skin burn. Ayan. Kung madalas tayo sa init ng araw, sa ilalim ng init ng araw, it will cause skin burn. Pwede rin ito mag-cause ng mga sakit like heat stroke. Lalo ngayon, tindi ang sikat ng araw. Kung kaya ang paggamit or ating pakikipag-expose sa ating heat ay kailangan ay sa maingat na paraan. Okay, let's have our evaluation. Okay, laging sinasabi ni Tutor Sherry, lalagyan nyo ng number before your answer. Number muna, and then your answer. Read the following questions carefully. Type your answer in the comment box. Okay. Tingnan ko ha, lagyan nyo ng number. Number 1, what is the direction of heat transfer? Is it from hot to cold? From bottom to top? From cold to hot? Or from side to side? Number 1, what is your answer? Ayan, tingnan ko nga sa comment box. Lagyan ng number, ha? Hello po kay Roniel from Licab Central School. Ayan. Sabi nila, letter C sila. Sabi naman ni Ma'am Maria Edeline, letter A. At ang iba, puro letter C na. Tignan natin. The correct answer is, mukhang konti lang ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. The correct answer is letter A, from hot to cold. Okay, number 2. How is heat transferred in solid material? O paano daw nakakapag-transfer ang heat in a solid material? A, through convection. B, through radiation. C, through conduction. Or letter D, through vacuum. Number 2 na tayo. Number 2. What is your answer? Paano daw ang pagka-transfer ng heat in a solid material? Number 2. Sabi ni Martin, letter C. Sabi ni Sid, letter B. Sabi ni Ron, letter A. Iba-iba ang sagot nyo. The correct answer is letter C. It is through conduction. Okay, number 3. What happens to a liquid when heated? Ano daw nangyayari dun sa liquid kapag pinakukuluan? Number 3, it remains the same. Letter B, it increases in volume. Letter C, it increases in temperature. Or letter D, it increases its water level. The correct answer is letter. Ang sagot nila ni Kenneth, ni Joseph, ni Martin, ni Mika ay letter C. Tingnan natin kung tama ang sagot nila. The correct answer is letter C. It increases in temperature. Okay, number 4. What may happen to a solid when it is continuously exposed to heat? Ano daw mangyayari doon sa isang material na solid kapag nababad ng husto sa heat o sa init? A, it may become heavier. B, it may decrease in volume. C, it may expand. Or letter D, it may melt. Number 4 na tayo. Yan, sabi ni Ma'am. Ang bilis ni Ma'am Maria Edeline sumagot. Letter D, sabi ni Rovelyn, D. D, ang sagot din ni Kian. Yan, and ni Riza. Yung iba naman sagot letter C. Pero karamihan ang sagot ay letter D. The answer is letter D. It may melt. Okay. Number 5. When heat is transferred through gases, it is called convection, radiation, conduction, or roasting. Number 5 na tayo. Ano daw ang tawag sa heat transfer through gas? Is it A, B, C, or D? Number 5. Ang sagot ni Joseph ay letter A. Sagot ni Edeline, letter B. Ni Mika ay B. Ayan, puro B na ang sagot nila. Sa number 5 tayo. Ayan, karamihan ng sagot ay letter puro ata letter A. Yung kanina, puro letter B. Tignan natin kung ano ba ang tamang sagot. The correct answer is letter B. That is radiation. Okay. Number 6. Which illustration show the heat transfer in conduction? Ano daw dyan yung conduction? Is it A, B, C, or D? The correct answer is letter B. Ayan, tama. Okay, which of the following heat transfer is done in convection? Ayan. Is it A, heat transfer from substance to another by direct contact? B, when liquid or gas is heated, the molecules of the heated part moves faster and away from each other. O ano kaya ang sagot? Letter C, heat can be transmitted across empty space. Or D, heat was received by the sun. Number 7, sabi ni Robilin, that's letter B. That's correct. Okay. Ano na tayo ha, itutuloy na lang natin itong ating evaluation part sa ating next session kasi tayo ay mag-overtime. Okay. Okay, para sa ating terrific cutie of the week, congratulations kay Riley from Lapayong Elementary School, Diwag, Bulacan. Ayan, congratulations kay Lexer. Also, congratulations din sa ating terrific teacher of the week from kay Pombo Elementary School, Division of Bulacan, kay Ma'am Jessamine Sabido. Ayan, congratulations po. At hindi lang yan meron din tayong terrific parent of the week. Congratulations po kay Ma'am Mary Michelle Palma from F. De Mesa Elementary School with her son Mark Angelo. Ayan, congratulations. And kung gusto nyo na-picture sa ating next ETUlay session, sasend nyo lamang yung mga picture sa aking Facebook account. Pwede nyo rin i-email ang inyong mga picture dyan sa email na nakalagay dyan, teachercherylapena@gmail.com. Pwedeng magpasa kayo, mga cutie, mga estudyante, ang inyong mga teachers, yung picture nila habang ginagamit ang ETUlay, and also ating mga parents na kasama habang nanonood ng ETUlay with their kids. And every Monday, aabangan nyo ang ating mga science thinkers from 1 p.m. to 3:40 ng hapon. Naka-live po tayo sa ating mga following Facebook pages and YouTube channels. And for comments and suggestion, email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph at huwag bibitiw ha. Makakasama natin si Tutor Mark para sa Science 5. Paalam mga bata!
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa English. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!